Since the first motor car was introduced way back in 1885, us humans have been absolutely besotted with them. So much so that we've written stories about them, we've made movies, created TV shows, and some people, well, even create videos on YouTube for them. Some cars have become icons in the motoring industry, and others, well, have reached that legendary cult status. One of them is one of those cars that came out in 1965, and every single iteration that's come since then is what, well, motoring dreams are made of. And I've got the keys to one of them.
The car I'm driving is a special edition Ford Mustang GT, created by Ford Tygervalley. It still uses the 5-liter V8 producing 330 kilowatts with 529 Newton meters of torque, but has had some performance and style updates. These include the RTR grille with integrated LED lights, the carbon fiber racing stripes, and the Roush rear spoiler and X-pipe exhaust system, which makes the soundtrack just so much more sweeter.
The first time that most of us got to see a Ford Mustang was because of James Bond's 1965 movie Goldfinger. Now, even though Sean Connery never got to drive the car in that movie, it did form part of a car chase. But he went better in 1971 in Diamonds Are Forever because he drove a car down the Las Vegas Strip and flipped it on its left side and then its right side, or whichever side, but he did it. How? Nobody knows, but they did it because he's James Bond, right? Will Smith drove a GT 500 through New York City in the movie I Am Legend, which was, wow, an epic drive and super scary movie. Then there was Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift when they introduced the Mustang as one of the drift cars. Oh man, that was beautiful. But I think the most iconic movies when it represents a Mustang has got to be Bullet with Steve McQueen, where that race, I think it was one of the most epic car drives ever, and it was Steve McQueen driving the car itself, and the way the car sounded, oh, beautiful. But it's got to be, for me, Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage. That car's, I think, made everybody want to get a Mustang. And it's because of those movies that I think that it's helped this car with its legendary, iconic cult status of, just being the car that everybody wants. That's why I feel that I'm part of, movie royalty right now driving this car. Tomorrow I'm going to be driving along with the Ford Mustang GT Club of Cape Town, and we are going to be going on one of their epic journeys, and it's all part of a good cause.
Out here at the Kassenberg farm, they don't just take care of horses, they also take care of dogs. So everything that is being delivered and dropped off here today is going towards keeping the animals fed and just kind of trying to help out. So it seems like, the Ford Mustang is more than just a car for many of its owners. For the Mustang GT Club owners team, it's more about that passion, about the history, the heritage that goes along with it, and then just how it drives. There's some passionate people about their cars though, and I definitely get the feeling that I understand. Now I also want a Mustang. I want one.
So as my time with the Ford Mustang GT draws to an end, I find myself in, a bit of a awkward spot. Because, I don't like this car. I love it. I mean, there's more to this car than just, what we've seen in the movies, right? I mean, it's still a sports car, but it's an awesome tourer as well. You find yourself just enjoying every moment when you go out for a drive, like going down to do the school run, the shops, heading out on the long road on the N1, or even that taking the scenic traffic congested route between Camps Bay and Out Bay. I mean, like, you even enjoy those moments. I mean, let me put it to you in simple terms, right? You know, when you get into a hot hatch, your inner boy racer comes alive. And in here, well, it's just comfortable. You know when to give power, when to just chill. I mean, dare I say, I feel a lot more grown up when driving this car. Yeah. And I need to, kind of quote a movie to kind of explain it all to you, because maybe that will, sort it all out. It's like from Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. And I actually find myself listening to my inner Peter Parker all the time. Yeah, so I've got to say a huge thank you going out to Ford Tygervalley for allowing me to live out my petrol head dreams in this, special edition customized Ford Mustang GT. It's been amazing. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. But with all of that said, I'm not ready to be a grown-up as yet.